It's early. I'm in Austin, Texas. There is a time in the morning when you just wake up before you get out of bed and start thinking and concerning yourselves with the tasks of the day, where you have a certain clarity that I personally find almost non-existent for the rest of the day, even at that twilight hour in the evening right before you go to bed. Maybe for you, if you're more of a night person, that's when you get that. But for me, it's the morning, and there's nothing quite like it. So that's my meta message for this morning is this golden hour in the morning. It's not even an hour, by the way. It's more like golden 15 minutes. And how you can gain clarity. And I think the challenge is then to act on that clarity, to act on the visions and what do you call it? Clarity, the clarity of mind, the clarity of ideas that you may or may not have at this early hour. And then if you have that clarity, do you act upon it? So for example, for me, I keep coming back to the year of you and this short book, the one-word book to guide you for 1 year that we're going to get done in 1 weekend. I keep coming back to it. As I look back at old videos and notes of mine, it's been, I don't know, 2 years. And this is the kind of thing I get the clarity on in the morning. I don't say, I should open a bakery and make pancakes. No. I should do XYZ. I should do ABC. No. It keeps coming back to this. And why is that? Because it's a clear tool or mechanism or method for people to achieve their goals, to transform into the person they would like to become. And if not fully, then at least partly. Related to all of this is my work in the past 21 weeks of villains and heroes and guides. And even just this morning and yesterday, I talked through it with a partner of mine. And the idea that we have these villains who hold us back, like procrastination perfectionist Pearl, and procrastination Patty, and these characters who hold us back. And so that they are why we don't become who we want to be, or would like to be, or will be sometime. It's just a question of when. Well, although it's no guarantee. And then the hero is the next sort of target character. That's the ideal character, and that's who you would like to be. So I don't have the list in front of me, but Action Alex and Decisive Dana, right? So these, if you are indecisive or you are a procrastinator or a perfectionist, so what is that? What are those character traits that you strive towards? And so that's the character of the hero, who will then help you become that person you want to be. So we could stop there, and you have achieved hero status, and now you are Action Alex or Decisive Dana, and you are doing better, or you're doing what you want to be doing. And this is really for you. This really is the year of you. It's your year. You're going to make the best of it, and you're going to be, Abraham, the best version of yourself. And yay, celebrate. Awesome. So then there's another step, another layer, and that is the guide. And this is, I have a quote from Edwina that says, from A to B to C, and C is S-E-E, right? And you don't see the letter C until you get to B. So only when you finally become a hero and you're succeeding for yourself, you have success for yourself, then and only then can you even see that there is a letter C, that there is this next level, and that's the level of the guide. And the guide is when you turn to serving, you turn to giving, to sharing, to teaching, to guiding. And that's when you are helping others who are at the villain stage and they want to get to the hero stage. And you are a guide, and you've already achieved hero status. And the guide status is then when you feel that, using such cliche terms, your true calling, because I believe all of us are teachers in some way, in some fashion, in some facet, in some layer of us. We are guides. And remember, this is only one element of our personalities, right? It's not that I am a guide in everything I do. I am a guide, for example, in this process, in this year of you. I publish books. I've been big on habits and habit stacking. I'm big on taking action. I'm big at crushing procrastination, stuff like that, right? So that's where I'm a guide. I am a guide in helping you go from villain to hero. So that's, and through writing this one-word book, right? So that's the guide status for me in that particular area. Whereas I am not a guide, I don't know, in tax preparation or in something I'm less good at, right? I don't know, organizational, corporate behavior, stuff where I'm a total villain, right? I'm a procrastinator or worse. So it's not that we become a guide and we are enlightened in every aspect of our lives. Not at all. In fact, I think the narrower we can go, then the more sort of success we can achieve in that narrow facet or layer or realm of our lives. Okay, my main point this morning was going to be how I woke up at 5:30. I didn't really mean to. I went to the bathroom, too much information, and I was sort of half awake, half asleep, and I was kind of hoping I could go back to sleep, but I couldn't. And I'm here in Austin, Texas with my son, and I'm helping him get acclimated to living here. He's going to live here, and we're doing all kinds of really boring stuff like car insurance. And so I'm really busy with that. And yet, the first thing in the morning when my mind is empty or open, or I'm in this receiving mode from a higher power, higher frequency, higher level of consciousness, then this good stuff comes. So I'm not just busy with, should we go with Allstate or Geico or Progressive? By the way, it was Progressive. No, I get down and dirty with the good stuff, and I get back to what's important and what's really deeper for me, deeper consciousness, and that is helping people transform from villains to heroes. And that's the cliches, my true calling, right, is helping people. So I love being a guide, and yet I need guides in other elements of my life. Absolutely, we all need guides, and in fact, it's one of the tricks to becoming a hero from the villain stage is accepting that there are guides out there who want to help you in the realm where they are guides and you are a villain and you want to become a hero. If none of this makes sense, then buy my book. I'm just kidding, I don't have a book yet. But if some of this makes sense or it's intriguing, go check out what I'm doing at repossible.com/YOY. That's like the letter Y, the letter O, the letter Y. Year of You. Repossible.com/YOY. And go check out what I'm doing over there, because the goal is to help you get from villain to hero and eventually guide. And I don't want you to think that guide is the goal, even though it is, but I want you to think that a hero is the goal. Well, it's also the gold. And I want you to first become a hero before you'll become a guide. Okay, that was the clarity I've had this morning. And what I wanted to share with you was this time of clarity in the morning when you have this. And so I think the trick, or one of the tricks, is to act on this clarity. You've got these clear ideas, so what are you going to do about them? For me, for example, I'm recording this audio. I'm going to put this on my podcast. I'm going to put this on my YouTube channel. And remember, action, right? Action, Alex, for example. Decision, decisive, Dana. I'm not going to edit it. I'm not going to make a beautiful video. I'm going to use, it's called Voice Record Pro. I'm literally recording on that right now. There's like an upload to YouTube button. It's not going to be beautiful. It's not going to have fancy graphics. It's just going to upload the audio. So that is taking imperfect action. To quote Barbara, massive imperfect action. MIA. It is not missing an action. Massive imperfect action. That's what I'm doing right now. I had the clarity of thought, and now I'm taking action on that thought by recording this audio this morning. That's what I encourage you to do. If this worked for you, then what is the action you will take based on the clarity you had in the morning? And dare I say that we all have some clarity of some kind in the morning. And I know you might say, I need my coffee first, but you don't. It's this gorgeous, beautiful, delightful, delectable, enlightened moment in the early morning when you're just waking up, and don't get out of bed. Just keep your eyes closed. Ideally, my personal preference is I lie on my back, and so I'm not really in sleep mode. I am a side sleeper. So when I'm lying on my back, then I'm in sort of a different state. And I don't know, it's sort of my meditative state. And that's when I really get some clarity, which then gives me the courage and confidence to make a video and audio like this. Okay, I don't have a clock. I'm probably over my 10 minutes, but hope this was helpful on taking action on early morning clarity. Bye for now.